Fox News alert. A bombshell new report suggesting Biden's botched exit from Afghanistan was even worse than we thought. According to the New York Times, the ISIS terrorist that Biden supposedly droned in retaliation for the airport attack in Kabul was not an ISIS terrorist after all. He was a U.S. aid worker. In his rush to clean up the mess, his incompetence caused at the airport, where 13 U.S. service members lost their lives, he authorized a drone strike on the wrong guy and likely killed several children as well. Video uncovered by the Times shows that the aid worker was not loading bombs into his car. He was loading bottles of water. Joining me now are two Afghanistan war vets, my fellow Fox and Friends weekend co-host Pete Hegseth and Sean Parnell, retired Army infantry captain. Pete, we were on the air when that drone stroke occurred, and we actually thought, okay, maybe he's finally getting something right here, but we were wrong. Your reaction?
It appears we may be. I mean, first of all, Rachel, I'm always skeptical of the New York Times. I'm always skeptical of international journalists given free access in the now Taliban-controlled Kabul. You don't have this kind of extensive reporting without the approval of the Taliban. So they're trying to, even if it's Joe Biden, they're trying to make America look bad, number one. But if this reporting is correct, then indeed everything you're saying is correct, which is in their haste to make it look like they're doing something, they pushed and pushed and pushed and potentially killed an aid worker who was working on behalf of the United States, which leads to the fact that I have zero confidence in Joe Biden as a commander-in-chief, especially considering the fact that we had threat reporting on the airport at the Abbey Gate in the time period in which our Marines were still allowed to gather the way that they did. And Sean Parnell knows as well as anybody, if you have a threat active on a location, you have two choices. Go on the offense and create a new perimeter, change the dynamics, or refortify your position. And they did neither. So this is a cascading set of decisions by the Biden administration. And now if this reporting's true, tragically, in their desire to make themselves look good, they didn't improve the security situation at all, and the wrong people are dead.
Yeah, it's really tragic. Sean, I want to play this clip, if I could, from our Defense Secretary, Lloyd Austin, who is now concerned that we're going to have more terrorism, not less, following this withdrawal. Take a listen.
The whole community is kind of watching to see what happens and whether or not Al-Qaeda has the ability to regenerate in Afghanistan. The nature of Al-Qaeda and ISIS-K is that they will always attempt to find